Hello guys, my name is the Tiger and welcome to episode 3 of Crackpack3. Today I want to show you a couple things around my base, what I did, and by the end of this episode also gonna make a first key to the shadow dimension. So let's open advancement. Okay, so that's all the keys required to all the different dimensions. So we're gonna start with the first one, into the shadows. We're gonna make the key, open the dimension, go over there, explore a little bit, test our weapons and armor, and probably gather some resources. I upgraded my farm. As you can see, I added a couple things. First of all, these two machines, which is crop farm and animal farm, they're running from the stealing generator. The stealing generator is powered by coal, which is supplied by one chicken with the maximum stats, 10, 10, 10 stats, and that's enough. One chicken is enough to supply this machine because, like you see, it's even for stack with the coal, so there's no issue with that. I can always turn it off to stop supplying, but that's well, if I want to shut this machine off, so that's I guess that's the way. Anyway, to attach like all the shafts, you can just place the shaft, and using this wooden hammer you can rotate. So even if you place the wrong way, you can always rotate and that will start working like so. And the other part of this farm, yeah, I'm supplying this crop farm with the bone meal, so the crops grows faster. I also just put one chicken, like this, and that will start, the farm will start working. And of course, I didn't want to clog this stab because also was doing the carrots, so I put 3 drawers, separate drawers, one for the seeds, of course for the chickens, the one extra for the wheat, and just one extra for my grape juice, because from now on, instead of apple juice, I'm gonna use the grape juice, which doesn't matter because they both same. They have same amount of the food, but I prefer the grape juice. So I want to show you guys my mining operation. In this case, we're gonna go to mining dimension. This is my first mined chunk, mined by the quarry from Ancient Warfare mod. As you can see, mined all the blocks by 16 by 16 all the way down to the bedrock level. That was my first attempt. Now I'm gonna show you my current mining operation. It's a little bit bigger. This is size of the mining. It's got a little bit chunk to mine it, but it's still doing some mining stuff. As you can see down below, over there, it's slowly mining blocks. Alright, I will explain how that thing works. As you can see, that's the quarry. In order for the quarry to work, the quarry needs the power, and the power can be supplied by stealing generator, also from Ancient Warfare. That stealing generator just needs the coal in order to run. So the coal, right now I'm supplying by the coal chicken, which one coal chicken is enough to supply lots of coal for the stealing generator. The other stealing generator is supplying power to warehouse control block. And the reason I'm supplying the power for the warehouse, because that Ancient Warfare's got like warehouse interface, which that block allows me to pump all the items from the quarry to the warehouse. But in order to work like that, warehouse needs to have the power. If I cut off the power, then all the blocks, instead of ending up inside the warehouse, they will be stored inside the quarry. So that's the only reason you have to use the power. There's one more block from the Ancient Warfare, which is the Deluxe Chunk Loader. And basically when you place this block, this is the first X checked, and then you can just select which chunk needs to be loaded in order for this query to work. When I just go to Overword. Alright, let's go inside. As you can see, I got new lighting system. That's from Mr. Cryfish mod. Also I did bunch of machines. Well, I did extra chargers. Energetic infuser charger one, there's another one to speed up charging operations much quicker. I also include like a bunch of other stuff, and I put some cabinets to store some items in cabinets, bunch of items. And also, like, I was working on some chickens, get extra chickens for the basic materials. Install the shelf for the books. Finally, there's too many books in one spot. I also upgraded my Astral Sorcery Complex. This is how they look like. It's got extra new structure. First I did a nice, like, decent entry, some kind of floor. So that's the newest structure. This is for constellations, so you can create the constellations over here and have boosts from different constellations. I also dig out some trench and put the quicksand around my complex, Astral Sorcery Complex. So because since in this mod you have to do a lot of things during nighttime, so you don't want any interruptions from the hostile maps, which they will probably most likely will stick to the quicksand. And the only thing, I have to increase my trench to at least 3 blocks wide because the spiders can get in. And this is the quicksand I'm collecting. I'm using the barrels. It's better than using the tanks from the end area, which they can only hold 16,000 millibuckets, which this was my first collection of the quicksand. So I'm planning to remove all the quicksand from my base, around my base, because I'm gonna upgrade my base to hexagonal shape, which basically I'm gonna modify that desert temple to that kind of shape. So I'm just gonna keep adding hexagonal parts to the base. This way I can expand in any direction, and if I need extra room, just keep expanding whatever which way I want it. I did my mini-me. I put him on a little house. He's got a computer, desk, and a chair. Nice, so he can play the games like a Minecraft, modern Minecraft. As you guys can see, I upgraded some weapons and also created new ones. One of them, which is the Ender. I also put enchanting on the sword, looting 3, to have more Ender pearls from the Endermans. That's was main reason to put that enchantment. And also created bow and sword from Silent Mod, new version. So I'm gonna show you guys how to, for example, create this bow. This is when you have available parts to create the bow. In our case, we're gonna use the copper ingot. So in order to create the bow, you have to put any blueprint, like in this crafting part. In our case, there would be a bow, so we're gonna put the bow in the corner. Actually, it doesn't matter, it could be anywhere. And the bow required like 3 parts of the any material. See, the reason, like, we could put 3 parts of the copper, or like 2 parts of the copper, and the other part will be like steel. It depends. It's up to you, whatever you want it. And in proper to build the bow, you need like 2 sticks, which is in our case there will be iron rod, actually 2 rods, not 2 sticks. And the string is not like from the regular Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft 3 strings, you need actually 2 and 3, which is in our case is 9 strings required to create the bow. And that gives you a stats. Of course you can keep changing, you can add extra like upgrades in that part. So as you can see, if I remove diamond tipped and then put it back, the stats are changing, and depends what kind of upgrade you're gonna put, that's different stats will change. So let's say we're gonna put the redstone, which that's what I did on my bow. So the redstone gives me range damage for 4 points and range speed 1.3. If I switch to diamond part, as you can see, it will range damage, it's much lower, but durability is higher. You see, as you can see, durability for the redstone is 227, but for the diamond is 560. So it's up to you guys. If you want to have higher durability and less damage, then you can do that. But in my case, I put the redstone because I need more damage. And I use the steel because the steel is one of the, well, if you go to sword and do like range damage, as you can see, steel is one of the good ingots. Copper is far away, like over here, so that's what I use steel for the bow. The best thing would be Enderium, but I don't have access to Enderium yet, so can do at this moment. If you want to another one like create the sword, then you just need 2 pieces of the material. That doesn't have to be like that. It could be anywhere, so it doesn't matter as long as there's 2 pieces. And basically this is how that mod works, and that's what I use to create my bow. Okay, I got the armor, Ender IO armor, except chestplate, because I'm gonna use steel jetpack, which is still charging. So let's make finally we can make that key. So to make the key, to first our dimension into the shadows. So that's the key. So let's see if I type keys. Yeah, that's the first one. So let's make this one first. Infinite rat. What I'm missing? So I'm missing dark steel. Oh, I should have more dark steel in here. Yes. Alright, so let's see. So I'm gonna make, actually no, I'm the wrong spot. So we're gonna make this dark steel, infinite rot, and then we need diamond black and aquamarine, which I do have aquamarine. This is my nice kitchen cabinet. Okay, there you go. Yes, we have the key. Alright, I hope I got everything. I got the cave illuminator, and also let's put that cave illumination wand. Maybe I should take the helmet off and just grab steel jetpack. It's not fully charged, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use it. Alright, it's saying I have to go all the way down into the base, actually not the basement, to the bedrock level. See, this is what I constructed, that whole thing. So if I right click, wow, awesome. So we got dimensional portal, very nice. And I should be able to go over there. Also, actually, so I need, no, let's just go over there. And we are in the shadow. 10 skull ore, nice. Oops. Alright, I got something. See, I was going down. Yeah, going down. I was making some kind of like stairs. And I come across finally like empty space that looks like a cave. Anyway, what we're gonna do, just take the helmet and then I'm gonna put a cave illuminator. Maybe just I'm gonna place, see, over here. Wow, that's amazing. Is it not beautiful? So this mod is really like, it's got really cool stuff. It looks awesome. So I'm gonna leave that. Cave illuminator is gonna light up. Keep continue shadow. What is? Because I'm looking for, not for the quads. Oh, I hear the sound of the shadow. 50. Holy crap. That's going to be a tough fight with these guys. These weapons what I created, they probably would be not very efficient to do some other stuff. Well, so that's the end of our episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and see you next time. Bye bye, take care.